Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Just broke up for 10 days and as you do, time to celebrate with a nice pint. So, go to the pick and mix box. Don't know what it is. Ooh. Samuel Adams Blonde Ambition. Samuel Adams, when I remember Samuel Adams, they just had a, in like the World Lagers section of Sainsbury's, it was there with the, the Boston lagers like Blue Moon and things like that. And as it is, an American craft beer. I mean, I've paid, along with a mate of mine, Graham, we paid £7 each at an airport for a pint of this on the way home. You know, as you are at the airport, you're thinking, I want a beer. I've got a 9-hour flight in front of us, get a beer. So yeah, £7. Anyway, this, it's called Samuel Adams Blonde Ambition. 4.5% volume, so, not bad, not weak. Doesn't say anything on the back, and look at the writing on the back. I mean, companies need to make their writing a little bit more legible, and I do like when you can see what it, instead of just having a name, Blonde Ambition. I mean, you expect it to be a golden beer, blonde beer, whatever, but I do like the companies, and there's a lot of them out there that have the see, the smell, taste. Simple, and then you're going to sell more because people will think, oh, it's got a taste of it's got a smell of that and a taste of that. Oh, I'll have one of them. As it was, this was on sale for £1 at Morrisons the other week, and as you do, see how cheap, buy it. And if I haven't reviewed it already, it's definitely getting bought. So we'll crack it open, see what it's like. And I've even got a clean glass for today, makes a change. So, just had a bit of a grueler of a day. Got this big bed at a golf course in West Bridgford. Had to weed it all first and then plant it all. And got there this morning and it was in a right state. But we worked hard, worked for our dinner, cracked it, done. And the three of us did a fantastic job, and it looks absolutely bang on there. Although in 2 weeks' time it'll be weedy again, but that's up to them people who actually work on the golf course to sort it out. So, as it says on the tin, lovely golden colour to it. Small white head dissipating. I like a plonker, I've not bought my phone. Oh no! So, this will just have to be a me doing a taste and without any extra review footage. Light malt. First thoughts, lovely and refreshing. Just done best part of 8 hours at work. I think it was about just over 7 actually. Yeah, 7 and a bit. Solid work. We had a 5-minute break and that was all. We really went for it. And yeah, so it's got moderate lacing or carbonation if you prefer that word. The head's already disappeared. Obviously blonde, Blonde Ambition. It's definitely just blonde. Smell wise, nothing amazing coming through, sadly. Light maltiness. Taste wise, let's try and get some taste. And again, not a lot coming through, to be fair. Bit of grass. Although that might be from the grass from work, you never know these days. I mean, it's a bit of a fill your belly, warms your belly. For some strange reason, I'm getting a warming feeling in my belly. It might be because I've left work for 10 days and I'm just feeling really happy. But I mean, what we're doing now is a nice lottery win. I mean, I'm not bothered. I'm not fussed. 1 million will do, as long as I can retire and set up my own little microbrewery. Yeah, that would be fantastic. Oh, we can all but dream, can't we? I'd set up a little micro pub in my back garden. Get people, come on, get your beer. Sell it nice and cheap. Sit there playing games, watching TV. God, you have more friends than a little, wouldn't you? Eh? The only downside would be we can have a wee round here. Not in my toilets. But anyway, it's not going to happen, so no need to worry. But I do think that apart from city centre pubs, which are a different kettle of fish, and unless pubs have good restaurants now, you've got to be able to get people into the pub. The days where people sit in pubs all day long are going, and that's why pubs are closing so much. Yes, it is because of the cost of the beer is ridiculous, but the micro pubs. Hello, Charlie. The micro pubs, for me, are the future. I know years ago, not that I've got the money to, you can think things, but the idea of opening up a little pub shop where, you've got all your beers, you've got hundreds of beers on display, so many on cask, and then you get people to come in, and they can have hundreds. I mean, if you've got the choice of hundreds of beers at a fairly decent price, chilled at the right temperature for that particular beer, because obviously not all beers like to be chilled, and you get people, enthusiasts, dead keen, on what they've got. You've got a little toilet there, and me and my wife were on about it, about doing beer and cakes. Me doing beer, her doing our cakes, like specialised cakes and that. And I tell you what, could be an amazing venture. One day, if we win the lottery one day, we'll open one, see how it goes. Because obviously you don't want to spend all your life working, but if you're having a laugh with it, and then what you do is, if it becomes successful, then you bring friends in who are working in jobs where they're not happy. And I know I've got a lot of friends who are working in jobs that aren't happy, and you get them doing that. Hours that aren't too imposing, but and they're there and they're chatting away with the customers, because that interaction, friendly interaction with customers, talking about stuff that you're interested in, they're interested in, makes life so good. When I worked at Sainsbury's, I was a massive fan of beers, wines and spirits, and when anything new came in, we tried it, and we were like, the people that worked on there, the likes of me, Nicola, who worked at Sainsbury's Arnold, Lee, who worked there as well, and Simon, who did on the overnights, but also a massive beer fan. And we would, whenever new come in, we'd be like little kids, oh look at that, oh I've got to try that. And it's surprising what fans you are. And then when people come along and you're talking to them about new wines and that, and because you've got the interest levels are massively high in the first place, you can talk about something, whereas other people would say, yeah, that's a lager, that's a beer, not being thick about it, but it's just the fact that they're not interested. So you get someone who's knowledgeable and who's interested, and you will sell more, than what you would normally sell. I mean, there's always people who don't take any notice, but that's that. Anyway, back to the thing. I've gone off on a right tangent again, as you always do. So yeah, it's pleasant. I wouldn't say it's. Still can't get a smell off it. Anything. There's notes of floral, if I'm being honest. And again, there's a florally taste in it. There's nothing outstanding. I don't think it's as good as the original Samuel Adams. Then I don't think anything's worth £7 a pint, Robin Bleeders, but that's airports for you. I mean, we paid for 3 of us, was it 4 of us? No, for breakfast. 40 odd quid for breakfast at Manchester Airport. And I thought, and the food wasn't even that great. So, taste-wise, pretty standard. I'm glad it was £1. It's £1. It's worth a bash. A bit gutted I ain't got my phone with me because I like to look at other reviews just to give you another viewpoint. But yeah, still lacing, no head at all. For me, it and I can't tell you who makes it because I can bet you bottom dollar somebody like Morrisons makes it. So yeah, definitely hints of grass in it. So anyway, for a score, whilst not a special beer in by any means, you know, it's nice, it's palatable, it's drinkable, you know, you can definitely drink more than a couple of these, you know, it's bang on. It's got no nasty taste in any way. On a day like today where it's not too warm, or especially on a summer's day, I can imagine it being a really strong seller. Would it appeal to ladies? I would say so, yeah, you know, to casual drinkers, yeah, nice enough, you know, nice, refreshing. It's a bit like even though it's not, but it's like a cider beer, you know, in that respect, that it's refreshing, but basically a bog standard golden beer. So out of 5, I'd say something like a 4.1. Whilst nothing special, still decent, you know. It's not your John Smith's, you know, bog standard John Smith's fodder, which is, it's okay. I mean, John Smith's out of a can is not that great. John Smith's from a cask, however, is a much better experience. Even though it is only, you know, it's just bog standard bitter. Some people love it, but I've got a friend, Keith, who loves it because I think he loves it because it's fucking cheap. Pardon my French. He loves it because it's cheap and he's a tight bogger. So he don't want to be paying loads out for his beer. I mean, I don't mind paying up to £4 for a pint. I mean, but once I went into Lincolnshire Poetry in Nottingham, Mansfield Road in Nottingham, and I bought a strawberry shortcake, and it come to something near £6 a pint, and it was like, oh. And I got it, and it wasn't that great at all. You know, it didn't live up to the strawberry shortcake. So nice, pleasant beer. Nothing too exciting, but not bad for what it is. Right, better neck this. Can't drink any more. Wife will batter me. Right, see you soon.